For the YouTube portion of this is the previous. I've already been streaming for about an hour and 20 minutes for Little Nightmares 3. So it's not going to be like an intro like there normally is, like the starting student screen. But we're going to do like a really quick, the last half of the stream will just be like a really quick Yakuza 7 sort of deal. Play for an hour, hour and a half, something like that, maybe 2 hours at most. Of course, that means we'll be able to watch half of a cutscene. But yeah. What did I do since last time? I guess it's probably good. At least I mentioned this earlier in the stream, but it bears repeating, I guess, because now I'm playing Yakuza. Uh, since the actual previous stream itself, of course I was doing Little Nightmares earlier, so I got one more trophy there. But I platinum High Guard, the last 3 trophies, the 2 in the platinum. And for like a dragon, I did. Let me put on the happy face now. We're no longer scared in this world from a horror game. Ooh, yeah. I got 3 of the 7 job ranks to max for those trophies. The personality stats done. I did the Suddenbury Battle Arena as well as the Sujimon. I've actually done every single Sujimon I could possibly do right now, which is 241, I think, out of 252. The rest are either in the one of the Kamurocho fighting ones, or they're bosses from like sub stories and main story shit. Luckily, I didn't actually read what they were because that's like spoiler shit. But the Cyric Seed guide specifically mentioned that these are all like boss sub story related things. But yeah, I finished the workshop. In terms of upgrading it, I did the movie shit. I did all the Ichiban business bullshit as well. So got a shitload of money, picked up a bunch of gear. We upgraded this axe here as well as where is it? Namba's weapon's pretty upgraded, even though we aren't using him anytime soon. Actually, hold on, I might be able to. Yeah, we upgraded the hostess bottle quite a bit as well. Let's see if I can look at a list of other gear. A gear list. There we go. The celestial microphone, the X2, so that's pretty fucking high leveled up. Already talked about that one. Jungi's fucking. I was trying to think of the name of the thing. Was it what job is this? Hitman, I think. Assassin, something like that. Pretty sure it's Hitman. His fists, Dark Silver fists, are done up quite a bit. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name Hitman. Like, jeez. I already talked about that one. I'm wondering why it's not showing. Oh, not optimal. I didn't mean to do that. We're just gonna hit. We're gonna reload the save so that it doesn't save the fact that I just changed all that shit. I hit the wrong button. It's not a big deal though. Specifically because I like having the different items that I have for the reason that like every single class has a job XP increase. I think except for specifically the one I'm using for him, but he has the MP recovery, which is huge, and then decreases MP, so I find these to be more useful. And then these I just like what they are already. So, yeah, why isn't it not showing his like specific? He has a legendary bat that I upgrade the fuck out of. But yeah, I also bought a bunch of items. Okay, no idea why it's not showing me, but whatever. I did every single support quest. That took forever. Rescue quest also is taking forever in the sense that like it doesn't count ones that you've already done, unlike the support quest, which is like, okay, if you already have the item, you can just deliver it. So these just take fucking forever. And so these are just, I do them off stream, obviously, because otherwise it's just random bullshit. They're not hard to find, like, especially this one will not be hard to find at all, but, like, it's just annoying having to constantly look up where the fuck they are. I know the thing says where they are supposed to be. Sometimes some of them aren't really obvious to me, like Brawler. Like, what the fuck is a Brawler? I don't know, but, like, specifically it's weight training looking guys. Like, Patient makes more sense. Obviously, the Trash always is very obvious to see. In terms of these, I did most of the management shit. I haven't done the 150 shareholder meeting, but like you don't get rewards for these, so I decided not to really do most of these. I did all the can collecting to like full 10,000. Yeah, otherwise it's like there's no point. Like there was absolutely no point in me doing any of the mahjong whatsoever because it just doesn't matter. Like it mattered, I guess, for playing 10 minigames for the trophy, maybe, but otherwise, like the rest of these trophies don't apply for any of that shit. I can't do Dragon Cart and I can't do the two intimate relationship things because those are both sub stories that are completely mitigated right now because of where I am at the story. It's like stopping me from doing it for whatever dumbass reason. Battling, it was mainly just picking up shit to be honest. Yeah, I did enough to A, have a bunch of items, and B, more importantly, I guess to fill out like the rest of my personality traits, which was really just trying to get the confidence at the end. And so now that I have that, and because you get not a single reward from doing these, it doesn't matter. These at least give you rewards, so it's like useful to still do these, and I like the idea of doing the support and the rescue one. But that's just that, I guess. In terms of jobs, we've he's almost up to his job rank 30, like 30 total for the Devil Rocker, which 30 is the max in the game when it launched. It's been raised to 99 since then, but the trophy requirements are still at 30. So once he gets to 30, I'm going to swap him to a different job, probably the hero one, but I'm not sure. Uh, these three have filled theirs up, which I had previously, so the host club is done, so now I put him on the fortune teller. The idol's done, so now I put her on the, was it Night something? Night Queen, yeah. And the Hitman's done, so now I put him on Musician. I put him on Musician because I want him to have a healing trait, which levels up there. And with her, I put this one on Night Queen. Just there's like some sort of trait you get near the end. It's pretty useful. Same thing with why I put him on Fortune Teller. But yeah, more than likely I'll just put it back on Hero, or maybe I'll just like very quickly see if there's another upgrade from one of these that are close to. Because of course I was very close to getting a bunch of these to. Yeah, maybe I'll put them all up to 8 or something, like 8, 9, 10, whatever it is for the first. Because some of these get skills that transfer across whatever job you're using, and some of these are just, most of these are based on whatever job it is. So I want to unlock the jobs that transfer across, or not the jobs, the skills that transfer across the jobs. See anything else? I guess I'll delete these trophy videos because I don't need them. This was me getting the 3 jobs, my 3rd job to max. That one doesn't really matter. This one was getting a job, 1 single job to max. This one was actually my 200th, maybe this one was 1 job to max, and the other one was my 200th, yeah, the other one was the 200th Sujimon thing. This one was just finishing the Sodenbury ballerina thing. You apparently get a shitload of money from that, by the way. Oh no, this one's the 200. Okay, well, whatever. Like, I've shown what a bunch of these other ones were. I'm just going through because I want to see the specific videos. This one was the theater one. Actually, why do I have this saved? Oh, I had this one saved because you could do commercials for the Ichiban Confections business thing, and I thought this commercial was really funny. The second one is not as funny, but an out of 10 commercial, very funny. I realized I never trimmed that one. See anything else from these? No Scott Pilgrim shit. Oh yeah, this was me winning. This is me getting one of the trophies for fucking High Guard. Enemy team disconnected. Perfectly balanced. Like 10 out of 10. Very funny. Oh yeah, this one was the... Actually, what is this one? Oh, that was me getting the bombs. I don't know why I kept that one. Must have forgot to delete it. This one was me getting the wipe for the... Oh no, this one's me falling through the map. That's what this one is. Like a pain in the ass. It's like, cool, yeah, great. You can believe it, we lost this game later on. Something where we very clearly could have kept the pressure on by getting another plant, and I wasn't able to do it because I fucking fell through the entire map. So I turned on my mic and started telling them, like, yeah, dude, this is the game's fault, not mine. This is the one where I wiped the enemy team finally for, like, the last trophy that got me my platinum. Of course, with the way this game is, you don't really get the trophies until the end of the match, so... Didn't show it right away, but I had to win overtime as, like, the last player alive on my team. So I killed the very first prick at the beginning, and then eventually broke shit. Trying to break that, I broke that guy's shield and almost killed him over there, but whatever. I kill one of our teammates, I shoot the electric thing. Taking a couple pop shots there. Homeboy dies, I ult. I kill that there. The only reason I won that is because when you kill someone's horse, there's like a delay when they can actually start shooting again, and so because I killed this dumbass horse, it gave me just a little bit of time, because I lost all my shield there, so that should have been like an easy wipe. This one I found funny too during the story of this is back to Yakuza 7, during the story of like um, the business minigame, like just the way they try to do this is choreographed really weird with the character models. So Nick's like talking shit to this guy that we just beat, the big bad at the end of it. I accidentally clicked through it a little bit. I didn't realize that he was just gonna grab him. Yeah, slow motion, and then she just runs up and punt. I just thought it was really funny, just like the way it's not staged. What's the word? Like the way it's set up. This one I didn't, because every now and again in the business thing they ask you to increase wages, but that's why you save often so that you just like reload from before that shit happens. It's RNG whether or not it happens. I did find this one funny though, just the wording of it. Indicate an increase in wages and stop Cosmic Curie. It's like, dude, you can't stop him. Like, what do you mean? But they just mean like otherwise he'll leave the firm because he's not happy, even though he appeared to be very happy there. And then this one, I'm not sure why I have the video saved. We're gonna find out together. Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm just randomly searching around for like the Sujimon bullshit, and I come across the Tojo clan crest shit that I've been collecting all over the map. I didn't even know there was a thing here, but I ran this way because I could tell the map hadn't been discovered this way, so I was like, oh, I'll discover this along the way. So now this area isn't covered on my map, but essentially, yes, the fucking, it's like the mascot from Kamurocho, but really it's some Tojo clan guy who's hiding inside the costume. And just want you to grab Tojo crest things for the glory days of the clan or whatever. That sounds bad, but whatever. Uh, and I bought the couple things that I didn't have already yet from it, but otherwise I have a surplus. It doesn't really matter. Let's see if it's worth me. I should do one set of the thing I was already doing just to showcase A, how easy it is to earn this money in this game for this, and B, more importantly, to give one more chance of seeing if the honk honk ladies are gonna reset in such a way. Because there's a trophy called honk honk here, which is found all the people who will give you a honk honk. I obviously did one of them on stream at some point, but I've done the one in Sodenbury as well. Why is my brain... Okay, part-time here, that's what I'm looking for. Where the fuck is Hong Kong? Am I crazy? Is it? Oh, here it is. So I've done Hong Kong Girl and Hong Kong Granny. Granny is the one that's in Osaka. But there's two, like three of them are found in Yokohama. That's what it's called, right? Or did I miss... Is Yokohama? Yokohama. My brain, sorry. My brain died there. Alright. Oh, there's like new, I have a new, what do you call it? New, like, essence of blank type of attacks, like big, strong summon attacks type shit. That I can show off here that are pretty cool. But yeah, essentially I could just go through and run through these, like, super simple. It's a shame I can't spawn on the very last level, like I go through the last 5, but... There's a big reason you do this, though. The reward for beating the level is, you don't get that a second time, but if you beat it with, like, the special condition, you can keep getting whatever the item is for that. So, for example, we earned the orbital laser, which is very funny. We'll do it for one go just to showcase it. This is what you get from finishing the business minigame. I gotta be a little bit more careful here. I said, because I'm in a certain situation with this in the sense that oh yeah, I do have like new shit, huh? I actually don't know what the abilities are. But yeah, I don't have healing on this main character in the same way that I've had healing in the past. I'm also being kind of stingy about using my abilities because I realized that because I used that orb with cannon, I kind of used up a bunch of my shit there. I suppose with those people I should be doing the shit quickly anyway. Just in the sense that I know Psycho, Jungi, and Adachi are just going to level up their jobs immediately because they're newer jobs. So every time I do shit, it's just going to keep leveling it up like crazy. But that's not the case for Ichiban, so I gotta kind of hold off on him specifically. The Essence of Rip, which we can do this. I haven't had this actually work out yet, but we can try it. I've never seen the successful version of this. The hero is just like fucking breaks free from it. Oh, I don't have the one where I shoot people, fuck. Alright. Ooh, nice, that's exactly what we need. Okay. Yeah, sorry, there's a bunch of these I was gonna show off, but I didn't realize that I changed the thing. Which means that I can't actually show any of it off. How silly of me. That was terrible. Nice, don't have to worry about his ass anymore at least. Yeah, doing some of these seems like it's useful in the sense that I get to have, like, say, an ice skill for this character and a fire skill for this character, even if I don't have access to the other shit. Like, if I can upgrade something, like, I don't have access to Candle Rush for... I think I'd lose that afterwards, but getting at least a skill of each type of element would be nice. Oh, not the kick in the dick. That's like the kick in the dick for the extreme fight there. Bunch of level ups for days, man. Actually, Psycho didn't get any level ups, but her shit was a little bit further ahead anyway. Not by a shitload, granted, but enough, I guess. I'm sure we could just wing it. Sure, PP. Yeah, let's do it. That ain't bad, actually. Yeah, keeping the fire and brimstone is fucking sick, and I'm gonna be disappointed when I lose access to it. You better not seal me, you prick. So I don't think anything messes with this guy except for the fact that except for the simple fact that it what's the word? Electricity might. And even then I don't actually think that's 100% true. I will say it is nice for him to still have his rapid shot even though I've swapped jobs. It's nice. This asshole gets a fucking heal though, every time. Let's do normal attacks with him for now. Actually, I suppose I'm expecting him to level up his shit anyway, so I might as well do like full-on attacks. I especially expect her to level up her job too, just due to the fact that she didn't level it up last time, so this should be the one. Who do you think you are? I am. Do a little scar me. Ooh, he's got full-on voltage. Nice, nice. Okay, so when he gets his health back, yeah, after that, then we can do like a full-on attack here. Damn, it takes too long to do this, but I want to see what it looks like fully done up. I don't really think it's that much worth it, to be honest. Yeah, I think everyone is allowed to realistically do their shit now in this next kill. Because even if they don't level up jobs, they all look like they're just about to level up in levels, actually. Let's do this. Just because I knew it was going to affect everyone, just because of where it was. Likewise, this is going to hit at least 2 people. Ooh, 3. Nice, nice. Alright, I think he's going to get his shit leveled up, so we're going to go all the laser. Nice. Yeah, level up, I knew it. So we're the Psycho, and, well, I guess it doesn't really matter that Dachi didn't get it, because he'll get his level next time, and he already got a job rank up. It is weird that the Psycho didn't get it. Ooh. Yelled at Dachi as I accidentally ran into him. This is where the big money maker is, though. I'm not sure how much the multiplayer is normally, because I honestly didn't really pay attention. I think it just doubles it. the final level of the Sevenbury battle thing. So you have to fight 5 levels to do this every time, which is a bit annoying for that reason, but... There's no way we do this in 7, by the way. I don't have the fucking abilities anymore to pull that off consistently. So here's what you do. You pound mate, Megami, I'll let this one play out in full this time. But what she does is she increases the amount of money you get from like a battle. So she essentially just asks God to like steal her to give her money, and so God steals all the fucking money from people. So the end screen will not say how much money we got. It'll say 0, but it will show up right here how much money we get as soon as this cutscene is over. $4.4 million yen. So that's better than doing the business, because even though you have to fight here and it takes maybe a little bit longer, I'd say the business probably takes like 10 to 15 minutes. Plus, like, there's a little bit of micromanaging about the employees and shit. This you get XP for your characters and your jobs and shit, so pretty useful. Plus, you're getting the additional money on top of like the other fights and some items that might be useful. What do I want to do? I'll do this one, I guess. But now that it's his turn again, he can orbital laser, no problem. Nice. But yeah, see, the cash here says 0, but that's because we earned 4.4 million on that last little bit. It seems weird that... Man, I wish his fucking job would level up to 30. Because then, once Ichiban's job goes to 30, I can swap over to a different job. That'll count as like a max job for the purposes of this trophy here, was raise 7 jobs rank to max. So theoretically I could just keep doing that over and over again. And I wouldn't mind doing that eventually. But I think and plus you can actually go in there for certain things. For example, one of the things I was going to do, if I didn't stream tonight, is I would have kept going for to craft everybody, or at the very least the first 4 players I have on hand, the rich crown, which boosts the amount of money you can gain from enemies. To be honest, you can probably craft 2 for each, if you really wanted to go like super hard into it. I don't think you need to go that hard into it, but you could, theoretically. But the thing is, if you were to make that for both characters, that's fucking 2 each, times 2, so 4. So 4 times the 4, so 16. You need 16 moths, butterflies, rhinoceros beetles, and mantises for just the golden versions, which would be rather annoying. Anyway, with that done, let's I want to show the Suja decks, by the way. Yeah, 241 out of 252. So this one I can find in one of the Kamurocho dungeons. Same thing with this one, same thing with this one. So that's 3. They're like that. And this one I think as well for 4. And then the rest of these are all... Okay, this one as well for 5. And then all the rest of these are sub-story or main story related. So this one, these 4, and this very last one. I know for a fact who one of the people because I'm aware of a character for a certain fight, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Back to Injinko. Oh, Ijinko. Sorry, it's not Injinko, it's Ijinko. Where the hell are we? Okay, so we're here. So one of the two spots that a honk honk person can spawn in is specifically underneath here in like a subway kind of area. I've already opened the safe that was here, but yeah, there's nothing here. Which is very unfortunate for us because, you know, we want the stuff. I don't have time to fight these fucks. We're just gonna take a damn taxi over. There's some items that I'm not sure, like, where the hell I get them, but that's a problem for future me, I guess. Yep, and the bat was being held back by the fact that I just didn't have the fucking money for it. Okay, we're back to not having the money for it again, damn. Like this, I can make this right now if I wanted to, I just don't have the money for the 6 million, and because I'm not using the character right now, and don't really have any plans to use him in the immediate future, I don't really give it that much of a shit. I'm missing raw platinum ore, not really sure to get that. I'm sure I could find it. Simple enough, though. High density metal, same thing here. This is just a money issue for the celestial microphone. And then I'm missing some silver moths and butterflies for the axe here. But to be honest, I'm not going to be keeping the axe much longer for this. I will be putting... The thing is, I don't mind upgrading certain things like that. Like the hostess bottle and some other shit, because another character will probably become a hostess at some point, sort of deal. Or host, rather. Sorry, not hostess. But, okay. So this is where the main story is. We'll go do that in a second. The other spot that there could be a Hong Kong lady is like up here. So we're gonna take a taxi up that way. Plus that'll put us really close to where we actually need to go for the story anyway. But yeah, I did the can stuff. I was getting a bunch of bonuses. I mainly just spent that on the... Honestly, I almost entirely spent that on cockroaches just for the cockroaches and CDs. And I did spend a little bit on beehives as well, because somehow I spent those on something else. But those are for the support quest is what I... obviously the CDs are not, but the other two things are for the support quest. But yeah, up in this corner, like, opening... Because you can only open this after chapter 12 was started, I think, or chapter 11 or something like that. I opened all these. She's supposed to be, or maybe it's he, I don't know, because there's one of them is a man. But they're supposed to be in the corner there. But they're not, so I have no idea where the fuck they are. Alright, time to continue the main story. Woohoo! I also made the stream just this, to be honest. Rather than doing... what the hell is it called? Little Nightmares 3. It was one of those things where I was like, A, it's a Gamefly game, so I know I need to get through it eventually here. And B, I did actually want to play Little Nightmares 3. It's just like I was in a groove with this game because I've been playing it quite a bit today. So just one of those things. But yeah, specifically here's where the Amalop thing is for the Tojo crest. Yeah, I'm entirely confident that whatever the hell we end up fighting here, if we fight anything here, I am well prepared for, without a doubt. Just double checking that there's no Tojo quest anywhere. Yeah, I will say one of the things I don't have is like there's a Kamarucha thing, or there's a that can quest thing. It's like a 50,000 point or 500,000 point can. It's like a bag, some sort of pouch. Thanks for the. It's either for the barmaid one or it's for one of the other ones. But A, it's for like a class that I don't give a shit about, and B, more importantly, it's really expensive. So it's like there's no way I would farm that much in the cans to do that. I would have had to save like every single can I ever had access to and not spent it. All right, story time. Here we go.
昨べの荒川は舞台から降りた役者みたいに穏やかな顔だった。それもそう。
Oh yeah, for reference, our dad, our not really our father figure, I guess we'll call him. That most of the game has been revolving around has just been found dead today. So time to find out who done it. We obviously know who done it, but time for him to find out, I guess.
だろう。近江連合の解散を成し遂げ、お前との再会を果たしたんだ。実にうまそうに北京ダックを平らげていたよ。
Man can't have his Peking duck without getting killed.
俺がそんなに好きなのかって聞くと、なんとあいつは初めて食べたって言うじゃねえか。
Oh, yeah, because last time he tried it, you fucking killed his dad.
聞きゃ50年前に初めて食べる機会があったが、直前に父親を殺された。それ以来、どういうわけだか
Quite
食
gotten
う
around
機
to it.
会
Like,
を
alright.
逃してきたらしい。
Never mind, it's like a big fucking traumatizing event.
俺は食事を終えた荒川をホテルまで送っていくと言ったが、断られた。あいつは一人で夜風に当たりたいって言ってな。だから俺は黙ってあの人を見送っちまったんだ。あの時強引にでも俺が送り届ければ荒川が殺されることはなかった。失敗したよ。
会長のせいじゃないっすよ。おやさんに手を下したのはやはり近江の残党なんでしょうか。
間違いないだろう。荒川をやった理由はきっと解散に対する報復だ。つまり解散させられて迷惑を被っている連中だ。
じゃあその中の誰がおやさんを。
It was famous Joe
ですが
from Joe Mama fame.
関東にいる近江の残党連中が次なる組織編成に動いてるらしい。そいつらは今回の解散に黙っちゃいられない連中の塊だ。犯人はその中にいる可能性が高いかもな。
新しい組織の連中がおやさんを。
そしてその連中を裏で指揮できる人間がいるとすれば、今や表の世界も裏の世界も自在に操れるあいつしかいない。青木亮だ。
The young master himself.
じゃあ
That's
おやさん
crazy.
の殺しは。 若の指示。
青木の意志が関わっていると見て間違いないだろう。
To be honest, I mean, that wouldn't shock me in the
そ
slightest,
し
to be
て
honest.
荒川なき今、青木の勅令を受ける人間は限られておる。
Yo, can we eat this fucking duck for once? God damn it. What is it? Why can't I eat this duck? Why can nobody in this game eat this duck without someone getting murdered?
荒川の敵を取るがいい。
No, I want to eat the pecking duck.
必要であれば、清流会から兵隊も貸してやる。
俺に銃は必要ありません。
敵を撃つ気はないと？
いえ、おやっさんは若の弾を取ることなんて望んじゃいないはずです。
Yeah, even if it was him, he would not want his only son to be killed. Especially after the fucking heartbreaking story of, like, Point Locker Baby. I'm pretty sure it's the name of the chapter.
だから一世一代の大芝居を打ってまで近江連合を解散したんです。つまり極道の本来あるべき姿、暴力で何かを奪うのではなく、力を持って弱きを助ける生き様を証明したかったんだと思います。
なるほど。
それを貫くため、おやっさんが辛抱し続けた日々に報いるには、人一人の弾取って解決なんてしちゃいけねえ。そんなやり方、あの世のおやっさんに顔向けできねえ。だから俺は若の目を覚まさせてやります。
And then I'm gonna close his eyes by punching them in the eye multiple times until his eye is swollen shut.
つくづく荒川って男は幸せもんだな。いいんじゃねえか。お前の好きにやれ。俺が少し出しゃばりすぎちまったようだ。
会長、そんな。
しかし、どうやって青木と会うつもりだ。都庁の受付で都知事に会わせてくれと言ったところで追い返されるだけだぞ。
大丈夫っすよ。若に会うルートはちゃんと考えてます。
So what if I dressed up as Kamala, the famous Hogyo Kamurocho mascot? Okay.
しかし、青木に近づく以上、危険は避けられん。清流会の兵隊を連れて行くがいい。もしもの時は、骨は拾ってやる。
At least if you die, they fucking got you covered.
会長の申し出はありがたいんですが、遠慮させていただきます。俺にはすでに最高の仲間たちがいますから。
Yeah, I got the funny little Namba and the Psycho and the Adachi and the Chow and the Jungi and even Eri, even though I haven't used her once. Yeah, there it is. Chapter 13. In the top left is that Chapter 13 Coin Locker Baby.
待っててくれたのか。どうだった？悪いな。
I like how everyone's here except for Eri because she's not guaranteed to be here at this point.
随分元気になったじゃねえか。
いつまでもメソメソしてたらあの世のおやっさんに怒られちまうからな。それよりも今から久米に会いに行こうぜ。
久米に？なんでまた？
若に引き合わせてもらうためさ。久米は小笠原の後釜に任命されたんだ。若とも繋がってるだろう。
それは間違いねえが。
俺は若の野望を絶対に止めてみせる。それが何よりのおやっさんへの弔いになるはずさ。
なるほどな。だけど、久米が素直に青木と引き合わせてくれるか。
That's what the threats are for, Adachi.
多少手荒な方法でお願いすることになるだろうけどな。
よし、そういうことなら今から久米ちゃんを探しに行こうぜ。
探す必要はありませんよ。今日は公示日です。
公示日？
衆議院選挙の立候補者が一斉に届けを出す日ですよ。今日から選挙戦が始まるんです。
詳しいな。
今回の選挙には肉の壁の運命がかかっていますからね。
で、久米の居場所ってのは？
公示日の立候補者は選挙区のメインステージで第一声の演説を打ちます。神奈川2区の場合は
Shout out this can be seen the bathroom the pink the
伊勢
wrong
崎ロー
wall.
ドだ。今から行ってみようぜ。
Classic. Alright, we'll kidnap him during the show, just like we did in Yakuza 5, like Saejima did for that one dude. Wait, where the hell are we going? Oh, hey, my sub-stories are all available again. Isn't that fun? I suppose we should do the sub-stories then, just in case, because I don't want to lose access again. Does that mean Dragon Cart's finally open again? That'd be nice. This would at least give me enough leeway to do a little bit of shit off stream tomorrow. The Dragon Cart, perhaps. Essentially, what I had to do is, so for the what's her name, the romance workshop lady, I had to give her a bunch of bonsai. For the bartender lady and Survive Bar, I had to give her a bunch of bouquet of, I think, roses. Then I had to give tulips to one of the other ones and pansies to one of the other ones. Alright, time to earn a trophy right now. Let's do it.
社長、よかったら久々に2人でゆっくり飲みません？
え？
その嫌ですか？
そんなわけねえだろう。急だからちょっとびっくりしただけだ。いいじゃねえか。飲もうぜ。
よかった。じゃあ前みたいにサバイバーでいいですか？
おう、いいぜ。
じゃあ後ほどサバイバーで。
So yeah, I can meet her. I kind of thought that would teleport us, to be honest. I might as well click into this real quick to showcase what I've done for the managing business thing. Besides the obvious fact that I'm rank 100. Here's a couple new people I found around town. So in terms of properties, I have all the highest price properties for all the sections except for the green one, which is the Ichiban shit, because I specifically cannot, what's the word? I can't get rid of Ichiban confections, so it's just like stuck with me. Likewise, that's kind of the reason why I have these other two characters on it, because honestly the chicken omelet alone was able to carry the lines for product, service, and notability by herself. So, but the grandma in the middle, you can't fire her, so like I just figured I'd throw her on there anyway. And then when Eri got put as an option to buy, I just thought it'd be kind of funny to throw her on there. So she does cost a bit of money to do that, but I did that. This one I had to use all the characters to fill in all the shit. Same thing with this one, unfortunately. This one I also had to. Luckily this one, all these I had to use something, but luckily I was able to keep Silver Guy for that one. And then this asshole was able to cover it all just by himself. So yeah, like gold here, silver and gold here, silver here, and then just one guy by himself. Okay, who did I unlock? Let's see what we got here. Okay, his shit doesn't seem too exciting. His doesn't either. The problem is none of these characters have like some massive fucking bump. Like this character does for notability, but I don't need him. You can see some of these characters, like this one got fired at one point. Some of them kind of left on their own. As they come through, they cycle through. You can tell which ones you've already played with before because their levels still stay the same. But rehiring them also costs the same amount of money. Oh, they added even more expensive. Okay, I don't have the most expensive version of the shit then, because they added even more expensive shit. Damn it. I think it's not even worth me really doing it, to be honest, but I'll take a look. What do I have for blue? I might be able to pull this off. Let's do it, fuck it. The first thing is to find out which ones. Yeah, they have these little symbols next to the smiley faces on the bottom right there that shows actually what they're there for, usually. Now I do that if I can get it to work the way it needs to. Sometimes people just get thrown in where they can fucking fit, to be honest. Yeah, like that's not enough right there. Oh, because I have it backwards, hold on. The thing is, I don't need product. So maybe it's worth it to have this fucking asshole here. No, because he doesn't get the boost. Damn. The thing is, I need her notability there. But more than anything, because I can do notability at the bottom, but the service is like what really kicks my ass there. That's usually what kicks my ass actually out of all these anyway. I could rehire this asshole, but I don't know if the rest of these are gonna help out with that sort of front. Maybe we can rehire her. Let's upgrade the building all the way first, at least. Yeah, the service section is just like, it's not enough. Because I could get away with, like, if I got rid of this guy and then put, yeah, hold on. And then I could just, like, remove that and then have someone who has, like, a shitload of service. I could do that. To be honest, the management funds don't even matter here, because that's kind of a waste at this point, but... That's just to have it done anyway, because why not? It's not even enough either. With such a huge boost to that, it's still not enough. That's crazy. Like, the only one that would be even higher would be Majima. So maybe I could put Majima here. finish that out, and then if I put fucking okay, yeah, that's enough. That works. Yeah, it's funny because it's not enough to like fucking keep this character. That's crazy. I don't think they really did a whole lot in terms of. They did a little bit of extra profit, but now they'll pay like a shitload. But I guess it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. When you go to fire someone, though, it tells you whether they're assigned to someone or not. So in this case, we're looking to fire. That seems pretty good, honestly. I think this one might be slightly worth more than the one I already have, but like it's such a minor difference that I don't want to go through and like redo the whole thing just for that. I'll do this just because it'd be nice to have the extra 3 million, to be honest. We'll do one round of like doing this. The reason I saved though is just in case this game tries to fuck me in terms of trying to make me do like a fucking give your guy a salary raise. Yeah, obviously way more money, which is nice. And I usually treat people now, they hit the point where they're when they're at like the slightly negative phase of it. We'll do this one because he says he feels it, so I believe that one. Yeah, he'll be like, yo, you want to hire this guy? And I was like, dude, look at him, he fucking sucks. Why would I hire this guy? So stupid. But yeah, in terms of employees, once they have like the frowny face, you give them the. Unfortunately, it's 2.8 million to fucking do this, but in also celebrity package, they're happier. They get you more money when you do this shit anyway. And yeah, then they'll show you new ones, but honestly, these new ones over here are not worth it. But technically, these are like old ones, so like that's a lot of mobility, to be honest. It's just that the current setup that I had, it wasn't really, it didn't do anything different for me. It's unfortunate that I can't like I can't turn this money from this mode into my own money, like not even at some sort of like 10% rate or something. I just have to wait to do this entire set of shit to oh, congrats, we got a little bit extra money, how fun. But now a bunch of people are annoyed, so I just go help them out. These ones don't matter because you can't actually. I don't think they leave or require extra money, but who knows. I'm gonna exit on this particular one, just so I can save the game real quick. Because I don't want to have like they ask me for a raise later.
さあ今日よっしゃ営業開始だ。
さて結果
何や
を見
クソ。
こいつはラッキー。
次やって
運を味方につけたぜ。
うまくいきたいな。
答えられたか。
ざっとこんなもんさ。
クローチ
今回の営業結果です。素晴らしい結
よっし
果ですね。
ゃ。
No shot.
株主総会が近いです。
Alright, we'll do the last one. Well, actually, let me check real quick. Majima's not happy. Gotta make sure the fucking crazy psycho man's happy, otherwise he'll kill you.
元気ビンビンさ。
疲れが取れたぜ。よっしゃ営業開始だ。
And the last of rounds, round 4.
運を味方につけたぜ。わおハッピー。わおハッピー。
うまくいっ
ついてるみたい。ざっとこんなもんさ。
クローチ
今回の営業結果です。素晴らしい結果ですね。
Nope, he seems cool, but no.
株主総会がやってきました。
Anyway, the shareholder meeting, this is where we kick some ass. But first, we gotta make sure, yeah. We want these assholes to be leveled up because we'll get some of these we use actually for the fighting.
いい会社ですね。
まだまだやれそうだよ。
Oh god, not Amoy. We need Amoy to be happy at all times. Yeah, this is where the big share board meeting comes in. I also didn't initially realize as much that it's like a Pokemon system essentially on what hurts what.
ありがとうございました。それでは質疑応答に移りたいと思います。ご質問のあ
'Cause
る
I think I was too focused on the fact that like you get the double break here if I do red, for example. But then I want to go the cheapest of the rest of these, and because it's red there, you want to actually hit it with blue to, you know, because water takes out fire.
ご質問のある株主の方は挙手をお願い。
今の結果に甘えてます。
And yet again, you do the same thing, except this time you use red because it's green up top right, you know?
ありません。
ご質問のある株主の方はぜひお願いいたします。
And you want to wait, like, you want to do the first one immediately, which I keep forgetting to do, to be honest. But you want to do the next one, like, you know, try to stack it out as best you can.
ここまでにしとくわ。
Because the first one, you already have a max bar, so it's worth doing anyway.
挙手をお願いいたします。
With something like this, though, like, I'll use a weaker blue to break that, because it doesn't really matter if I use the 7 or the 8, because of the fact that either one breaks it by 2 points.
ご質問のある株主の方
But we've easily won this one, so it doesn't really matter. Most of these we win regardless anyway, because it's super easy at this point.
俺はこう思う。
できましたよ。
これにて定期株主総会
Because my setup's super efficient and everyone's max level and shit, it's like super duper easy to do.
の株主総会だったな。
Unfortunately, the only thing you get from this is 3 million from doing that, and that's, you know, it's nice, but it takes... I don't like having to stop and constantly fucking micromanage these stupid employees. Because then if it tries to offer a raise, I gotta fucking back out of it, and then if the fucking, what do you call it? And if I have to deal with the, I don't know why my brain can't think of the word. Like there's micromanaging, you gotta get their health back, and they might try to ask for a raise, which means you have to restart. And there's still a lot of, like, I guess for a good example would be Yakuza 0, right? Yakuza 0's business minigame, I didn't have to fuck with at all. Like, I mean, you had to fuck with it at the start, obviously, because you had to go out there and buy the properties, and then you had to, when the dude came over and was trying to break up some of the stuff, you go out there and fight him to stop the disruption. But, like, once you were done with the whole quest line, just literally sat back and raked in the cash.
ああ、まさかこの年になって資格取るとは思わなかったがな。受かると結構嬉しいもんだぜ。
へえ。何か俺にも取れそうなものあるかな。資格って何も持ってないんだよね。
調理師とかどうだい？料理うまいし。
なんかもっとこうしっくりくるようなのがいいな。暗殺検定。
春日さん、全資格の習得おめでとうございます。
Yeah, you're welcome, man. Sorry, I cut off the other thing. Anyway, we're on sub story 49.
ありがとうよ。これもイカリや宮越さんのおかげだ。
そんな、私なんて何も。ただ案内してただけでお役になんて立ってないです。
何言ってんだよ。いつも笑顔で声かけてくれただろう。宮越さんがいたから、こんなバカでサボり症の俺が最後までやり遂げられたんだ。感謝してるぜ、宮越さん。
春日さん、やっぱり素敵だな。あ、そう
Kind of sucks that we're stealing this. I mean, I guess stealing is the wrong word. Because he's like a weirdo and like he honestly, she's not into him, it seems, but it does suck as like a bro code thing to be like, yeah, making a pass, essentially.
なので、場所を変えましょうか。ついてきてくださいますか？
え？あ、ああ。
ここなら大丈夫かな。すみません、お付き合いいただいちゃって。
いや、で、くれるってのは？
はい、まずはこちらです。
Certificate of completion.
卒業証書みたいなやつか。ろくに学校も出てなかったから、こういうの憧れてたんだ。大事にするぜ。
喜んでいただけてよかったです。
ああ、そういやさっき渡すものは2つあるとか言ってたよな。もう1つは？
もう一つは。
え？
そのもう一つは私です。
Hooray, we got a woman. Congrats.
さっき私の笑顔に励まされたって春日さん言ってましたけど、私も同じなんです。いつも元気な春日さんの姿や一生懸命試験に向き合う春日さんの姿、それを見て私も元気をもらっていたんです。
宮越さん。
We should get a trophy at the end of it.
卒業してもう
I thought we would get with the area because I thought they would automatically take me to survive part, but it's fine. We just do this one here.
お願い、私の愛の検定試験受けてくれませんか？
Only if I'm allowed to look up the answers online, because I might have done that for the other ones.
宮越さん。
Hooray, we found love. And more importantly, never mind. I was gonna make a joke about getting a trophy, but I thought it was gonna pop there.
どんな時でもすごく真面目で優しいんですね。
そうかな。
これからも時々学校に顔出してくれますよね。
もちろん顔でも何でも出します。はい。
よかった。その修了証書と同じように私のこともずっと大事にしてくださいね。
Yeah, these are all sub stories, so we have to do these anyway. Because if I had to imagine there's gonna be some Joe Amon thing about playing with fire. Sure am, man.
入って本当に良かった。
Trophy.
いやあ春日君。
怒り。なんでもない。なんでもないぜ。
Sorry, Atari. You lose to Nintendo on this day. You know what? I got the money, right?
Yeah.
Why not? There's no reason for me to do this. There's literally no reason for me to have that at
ありがとよ。
all, but like, fuck it, I'll buy it.
ん
These are just like cheat items I could have
マジか
used, but I just cheated anyway.
ありがと
Yeah,
よ。
those are things that could be used like once per exam, sort of deal. Okay, thank you for 600 grand later. Now I feel not as bad for dating the woman of your dreams, I guess. Sub-story. Okay, so we got one at Hello Work, the lady that works there. We got the romance one, and then we got, we gotta go to dive bar. Survive bar. To go talk to Ari, I guess. I guess this one, I mean, might as well do the one that takes us directly to Hello Work. Woo! Yes. Let's go, Rafiki. You missed it. We got a trophy, but
それじゃ
not but a minute and a half ago or so. There she is.
春日さん。
おおリリカちゃんじゃねえか休憩が
はい。ちょっと外の空気でも吸おうかと。もしよろし
So
けれ
anyway,
ば
all
付
these
き合って
women
もら
love
え
us
ませ
because
ん？
we had like I couldn't do this earlier in the game because I had to have specific personality stats maxed, and also I needed to give them like a shitload of houseplants, each and every one. Well, except for I guess technically I didn't have
はい。
to do that for Ari, and I
た
didn't
ま
have
に
to
は
do
二
that
人で
for
話し
Psycho.
たい
But
し、ダメ
you had to do that for the others.
ですか？
そんなことねえよ大歓迎さ
よかった。
Also, I was doing little nightmares at the beginning of the stream if that tickles your fancy.
春日さん、つ
But
い
that'll
に
end
うち
up
で
on
紹介で
YouTube
きる
if
全職
it's one
種
of
を経験さ
those
れましたね。
なあ
probably in a
一度
couple
きりの
days.
人生いろいろと挑戦してみたくてな面倒かけてすまねえな
面倒なんてそんな。
I had to remember the thing that fucks me up on that is like every time I try to render stuff for DaVinci, I always forget to swap it off of movie to MP4. Because honestly, like like we're streaming at 1080p, it's fine. Like it's not the fucking end of the world if it goes from the movie quality to the goddamn MP4. Like I think it looks just fine, but the file size is much larger on movie, and so that's like the main issue. Like it's like I make the renders take way longer than they need to.
仕事ですので。でも本当にすごいことですよ。
Forgot the trophy
私が
emote.
担当した方
Oh,
の
that's what
中
the
で
woo is
は
for? Oh, sorry.
少なくとも
I thought you were
初めてで
wooing
す。
because it was
そうなの
mentioned I was
か
dating that chick.
まあでも別に褒められたことでもねえだろ
いえ、これは褒めるべきことですよ。私はその人の能力に合わせて職種を紹介しています。
No, we're
す
about
べて
halfway
の
done with
職
the
種を
game.
私が紹介し、
I
経
think
験されたということは、
it said 50%
それだ
something.
け
I don't know if that
人
meant the
間
whole
的、
game or just
能
like
力的
whatever
に
word
優
it
秀
was.
だという証拠です。
But I've done 2 main
本当か
worlds so far out of
リリカ
the
ちゃんにそう言ってもらえると
whatever amount
マ
there
ジ
is.
で嬉しいな
We went up against a spider lady.
なぜですか？
だってよリリカちゃんお世辞も嘘も絶対言わない人間じゃねえかそんな人がすげえって言ってくれたってことは本当にすげえってことだろだから嬉しいのさ
春日さん、
リリカちゃんはたとえ言いにくいようなことでも事実だったらズバッと言ってくれる俺もここに通いたての頃はいろいろきついことも言われたしな
すみません。
いや俺はそれにすごく感謝してるんだリリカちゃんのおかげで夢見がちで世間知らずだった俺は現実に向き合うことができただからこそ自分の能力や経歴を見つめ直して自分を磨き直そうって気になれたんだあそこで甘やかされたままだったらずっと夢見がちなだけのバカで終わってたと思う
You constantly had your head in the clouds. What the fuck does that mean? Come on, Ichiban, you lion fuck.
ありがとう。私、仕事では結構きつく当たることが多いので。
I mean, she's cute. I
ほとん
like
どないん
that.
です。
I'm a sucker for the short hair
ま
look,
あ
but I think
ひどい言葉を吐かれるのには慣れてますけどね。
I just don't know anything about this lady.
だから、
Besides,
そんな
I
風
think
に
she's the
思
one
って
that
くれ
likes
てるの
roses.
春日さんくらいだと思いますよ。
No, she's not the one that likes roses. Who likes roses? I think the one at the bar likes roses. This one either likes lilies or pansies. I
言
forget
葉に
which
しな
one.
いだけだろう。
So it goes to show I didn't even remember fucking what she
確かに
likes. I know
愛想
the
笑いを浮かべてお世辞言ってた
the
方が
workshop lady
一時
likes
的な客受け
bonsais.
はいいかもしれねえけどよ。甘やかしたところでそいつの人生が好転するかと言ったら
But I mean, she seems alright. I'm sure she's a
本
fine
当に
lady,
そい
but
つ
you
の
know, I
将
just
来や
know
生
should have
活の
been.
ことを考えてるからこ
Whereas
そ
like Aerie, obviously,
リ
I've
リカ
had
ちゃんは
more
俺らに
interaction with Aerie
厳
and
しく
Psycho,
接して
and
くれてるんだろ。
even the shop lady feels like there was more.
辛い目にあっても嫌なことを言われても心を鬼にして俺たちを現実に向き合わせようとしてくれてる。
Like we're essentially just being
リリ
like,
カちゃんは
hey, thanks for
最高
doing
の
the
仕事
job
を
that
し
you
て
were
くれ
hired
て
to
る。
do.
みんなを代表して言わせても
You
ら
know,
う
even
が
though you weren't as nice to me, like
本当
I really need to
ありが
kick
とうな。
myself in the. It's like I don't know. That just isn't like compelling for.
春日さん
This is probably the weakest romance out of the 5 or 6 you can have.
リリカちゃん
ありがとう本当に嬉しい誰かに分かってほしいなってずっと思ってたんだ私だから本当の思いを春日さんに分かってもらえてすっごく嬉しいよ
リリカちゃん
春日さんもう少し二人でいさせて春日さんには春日さんだけには本当の私を見てほしい
本当のリリカちゃん
うん本当の私
Pull up the perfection meme thing.
リ
The real you. She fucking rips off her face mask and it's Majima underneath doing one of those Majima everywhere things.
素敵な時間をありがとう春日さん
なあこちらこそ
I love how the implication there is just like that they fucked underneath the stairs of her
一応言
building.
っておきますけど春日さんって方
which I don't think that's what happened, but
誰
like
にでも
it's
こんな
definitely
ことする
implied.
人間じゃないんです誤解しないでくださいね
も
I
ちろ
think
ん
with like a public view
分
of
か
the
ってるさ
street.
嘘をつかないそれがリリカちゃんだもんな
これからもいつでも顔出してくださいね春日さんが分かってくれてるそれが私の一番の原動力なんですか
Well,
ら
you know, you work at the job hiring place, so if you hire me to fix your pipes, I'll do it. So then. It's all good, man.
ハローワーク最高
Oh, were you creeping on us? Don't creep on us. Get out of here. I mean, I know you helped us earlier in the stories, and then fucking bad. Now that you fucked her, she can be hired for your fucking business management thing. Cool, thanks. I have 3 million, but I don't think that's enough to do the things I want to do here. But we'll see. It'll probably start the sub. Yeah, I was gonna say it'll probably start the sub story before I even get a chance to.
工場は順調か
Something worth protecting.
春日さんですおかげさまで実はこの設備のおかげで今まで受け負えなかった
She
大口の
got
仕事を
longer
任
hair,
せ
but
てもらえる
like
ことになったんすよ
I'm kind of more into
マ
the
ジか
tomboy thing going on
す
here.
げえじゃねえか
それも
Like
これ
the,
も
you know, yeah, I'm
春
doing a
日
bunch
さ
of
んのおかげ
fucking
っす
俺じゃね
welding and shit.
え
Like,
ち
yeah,
ゃん
why
と
not?
腕を磨いて工場の仕事に向き合った
I've not into
優れの
welders,
実
but
力だ
that's not about it.
実はそれ以外にも春日さんに伝えたいことが
Cute girl with a little bit of a fucking boyish charm, I guess. That's weird. I don't know how to explain. You know, tomboyish charm, we'll say.
おい誰かいないのか
その声は親父
Oh, hey, that's the one that the
Oyaji-san.
fucking deadbeat, right?
設備売り払ってこの工場をほっぽり出したっていう。
はい。
ああ、すみれ。久しぶりだな。ちょっと見ない間に結構いい女になったじゃねえか。
一体何しに？
おいおい、せっかく父さんが帰宅したってのにかけてくれる一言目がそれかよ。親不幸な娘だよな、お前はさ。あ？なんだすみれ。工場に男連れ込んでんのか？こんなもじゃもじゃ趣味だっけ？
違う。
I mean, if she was, she'd be into you, you fucking loser.
そんなんじゃ。
I can smell your
まあ、お
breath
前
from
がどん
here,
な
you
男と付き合おう
damn
が知ったこっちゃねえや。
alcoholic
そ
piece
も
of
そもお
shit.
前には用はねえしな。
じゃあ何しに来たんだよ。
決まってるだろ。この工場売り払うためさ。
はあ？
ほうほう。最新鋭の機材が揃ってると聞いていましたが、本当だったとは。
Yeah, it cost me bare minimum like 22 million, alright? If you touch it, I'm breaking your
頑
jaw.
張って買い揃えたうちの自慢の機材なんだ。
それは春日さんが買ってくれたもの。あんたのもんじゃねえ。
ほう、男に貢がせて悪い女だな。まあどうやって入手したかなんて知ったこっちゃねえや。さあ、バカはほっといてどうぞどうぞ。
I'm gonna fucking shoot an orbital cannon at you. I'm just gonna let you know that.
どかない。この工場は私の宝物だ。絶対にあんたなんかに渡さない。
そうか。育て方を間違えたな。乗れ。
Oh damn, he actually did soccer. Fuck. Alright.
父親に立てつくとこうなるんだよ、バカ。
God damn, that wasn't even a slap. That was a full-on fucking
おい、
tight fist. Yeah, there you go. Alright, we're good.
なんだてめえ、殺されてんのか。
Let's
悪い
go.
な。人の家庭事情にあんまり口出したかねえんだけどよ。目の前で女殴られて黙ってられるほど大人じゃねえんだよ。
ふざけやがって。ぶち殺してやる。
I mean, you can. I'm telling you right now, it's happening. Especially if he gets to attack first. Actually, you know what? I will specifically. Yeah, I get to attack first. You're gonna get fucking killed by a space cannon. How do you feel about that? And you guys are so fucking underleveled for this too. Level 17. I am fucking just really being a dead horse with this one, but. Get space lizard, motherfucker. See you later. Cool, thanks. Not worth any XP at all. Complete waste of my MP. But so worth it.
なんて強さだ。
凄腕のあんたの
How'd you get so
娘のお
tough?
かげだよ。
Me when I just hit one button on my phone and kill a guy.
力ずくで奪いたいんなら娘より腕のいい技師に
Over here shooting my fucking Eggman laser.
まあ
Like it's goddamn Sonic Adventure 2 or whatever.
そうそう見つからねえと思うけどよ。
春日さん。
引き上げるぞ。
What the hell was that? That's the reward you get for finishing out the business minigame in this.
大丈夫か
You get a finisher that just shoots a cannon from space. It's not as overpowered as you would think, but it does electric damage, which is nice. Because I don't have any other skill that does electric damage for Kazuga right now.
この工場を守ってくれて。
すみれ
It costs like a third of my MP though. And I have a lot more MP than I otherwise would have, because I leveled up.
返させてください。春日さん、大好き。
Yo, we're getting laid, let's go.
その
How you doing, Deadly?
やっぱり
Welcome in.
手が器用だ
We're doing sub-story time in Yakuza Like a Dragon.
春 春日さんったら春日さんも意外と受け身なんすね。
そうかな。
See, you say that
今日は
about the
あり
raw
がとうござい
material
ま
there,
した。
lady. But I think I do actually need some raw ore somewhere for one of these
ず
upgrades.
っと私と工場をよろしくお願いしますね。
And that was the Otzel. The Otzel's doing fine like wine. We played a little bit of Little
これからも
Nightmares
末永く
about like an hour and a
よ
half
ろしく
ago.
なすみれ。
It was about the first hour and 15 minutes or so of the stream. And the rest has been like a dragon shenanigans. Okay, so what was I? I was gonna look up something. Oh yeah. Yeah, specifically, I need a pearl for this and money. I just need money for that one. Raw platinum ore, that's the one I was thinking of. Yeah, I need raw platinum ore to be able to fucking upgrade this asshole's thing. I should look up what I need to. I need high density metal. I should look up the one I need for the guitar. Not that it really matters too much, but it'd be kind of nice, I guess. Definitely need money for the damn celestial microphone. That's like the huge one. 1,000 Hunt Platinums too. Yeah, I feel like I've seen your name before. I'm not sure which channel, because I've been in a bunch of trophy hunting channels, but I'm sure you've heard of listing out Ryudos, Nami Phonics, The Platinums Y, Mr. Stobbs, Moonjavi, Purge Mist, V1M1MC. I don't know how to actually pronounce his, but I've been watching him every now and again. Others, I'm sure. Right now, King231 James VT is doing shit. Pig Mafia. There's others. There's an achievement hunter named something killing. What the hell's his name? Starts with an F. I watch him too every now and again. There's a lot of people, so it's kind of hard to jump around on everyone. Tanoki has another one. Bushido here and there. Fucking... Who is the one I'm really thinking of? Formal Killing. Yeah, he's like, he was streaming like daily for a long time. I don't know if he still does that or not. But how many platinums you get? So you can see how many I have a top line, but it's gonna be a while before we platinum this specific game. Because there's a bunch of like side content all over the fucking place. I think more likely is that we're probably gonna end up platinuming Little Nightmares 3 before that. I could maybe do House of the Dead, but the thing is, there's a bunch of games coming up soon that I'm gonna be playing. Like Valentine's Day, I already have my game planned. And then I need to get Life is Strange, or fucking, why do I keep calling it Life is Strange? I've done this. I've done that like 3 separate times now in the past 2 streams of the goddamn game. I think it's because this starts with an L. So my brain just flops to like Life is Strange for some dumbass reason. Like, I like Little Nightmares way more than Life is Strange as like a property too, which is very annoying to make that mix up. Little Nightmares 3 is like a Gamefly Games, a rental, so I gotta fucking finish that up sooner rather than later. Yeah, maybe after that I'll be doing more House of Dead off stream, so yeah. Does Otzel, Otter/Weasel really count as what? Mustelid? I don't know what that means. I have that because of the Jack and Daxter thing. I mean, obviously, I assume you know that because you actually know what the fucking Otzel is. Usually, most people are just like, "What the hell is that?" I did a name change a few weeks back, or last month rather. So you might have seen the previous name of GD Gypsy. I'm not sure if that rings a bell or not. But this is like the new permanent name going forward. Fucking alright. 32 Platinums, working on Platinum for Spyro the Dragon. Oh, dude, the Spyro Dragon is a great series.
さて、
I
さて、
think
さて、
Spyro Dragon is a great series.
さて、
Admittedly, I have not played like the original PS1 games. I did play Enter the Dragonfly quite a bit as a kid, which I know apparently is like I don't remember it being as buggy as I've seen plenty of videos of people posting it being like ridiculously buggy. But that was okay. I played like the first reboot game, enjoyed it. Played the second reboot game a little bit, didn't enjoy it, sent that one back. And then I got I bought a used copy of like the Reignited because I thought it was stupid that it wasn't on disc. You had to download the entire third game and like a good chunk of the second game, even though there's a physical disc. But in terms of playing the games, they're very fun. Like those three games. Same thing with like the Crash games and such. Platforming is my favorite genre. So Jack and Daxter is my favorite. Obviously, that's what the Orion the Otzel shit's on. Where the hell are we? Okay, so I gotta go top left here. This should be the last of the dating ones, I think. Yeah, Jack and Daxter, Crash Bandicoot, Hat in Time. I think some other ones off the top of my head. I'm blanking, but I know I played a shitload more. Like, because I don't want to count like stuff like, oh, I played the fucking Outright games, you know, Ice Age, Scratch Not Adventure. You know what I mean? Because that is a platformer, but it's just like, I mean, you know, it's not exactly one to shout from the rooftops. I was using like Super Mario type games when I was younger. Oh, hey, look, there's one of the Hong Kong girls. The thing is, I already have her, so it's just annoying that she's here. But yeah, I'll pay 10 grand to get laid in an alleyway, why not? The other two games I'm working on the Platinum are Code Vein and the Random Care Bear game. Is the Care Bear game made by Outright Games? I'm actually technically an ambassador for Outright Games, which is crazy. But that is a thing. So I did do one sponsored stream of the Grinch Christmas Adventures. Oh man. Who do I want to talk to? You know, we'll talk to her first, I guess. I had to follow you on Blue Sky before I forget. Hell yeah, I appreciate that. I try to do, it's not every day, but I do posts often. Where it's like the whatever platinum I got from back when, like right now, just yesterday, I posted the 215th platinum, The Walking Dead Telltale series, which was, I got that at right near the end of 2023, so we've been slowly catching up to the platinums. And then I've been doing it in my Discord too, where I've been like copying the link from the Blue Sky posts, so I'm up to 176 out of 215 from that. So usually what happens is I'll post every like couple of days, or you know, barring any sort of like random like really long fucking hiatus, but on the Blue Sky, and then the Discord updates usually daily until I catch up, hopefully.
二人っきりで話したくていい？
ああ、もちろん。じゃあ、ちょっと上にでも行く
Alright,
か。
two more dating things, and I think we're good.
こんなところで話って。
Hey, cool, John, it's getting late and I gotta work tomorrow. Have a great stream and catch up tomorrow. Alright, Brafiki, have a good one. Thanks for stopping in, of course. And hopefully work doesn't suck. The Care Bear game was Forever Entertainment, same guys the House of the Dead remake. House of the Dead and Care Bear, what a fucking... What a juxtaposition of game types. That's wacky.
何に
春日さんと普通のお客さんと店員
Ooh,
の
damn,
関係
she's
にいる
going
こ
for
と
it.
にもう耐えられないの。
その、なんで俺なんかのことを
Yeah, I also feel like I have not talked to you enough
春日さ
to
ん、私に
have
楽
any
しい
sort of
話
thing,
をたくさんしてくれるじゃ
you
な
know,
い
to be into you with.
その会話を聞く中で人柄っていうか 春
I
日
mean,
さんの魅
cute,
力
so I
が
mean,
ど
I'm
んどん
down,
伝
but
わっ
like
てきて、
still.
いつの間にか好きになっちゃったの。
ま
She's definitely the
Logical.
most overt, like,
でも好きに
you
な
know,
った
I
らど
wanna
んどん
fucking rally your
春日さんの
bones out of
話を
all
聞
the
くたびに
sucking people here.
悔しくなってきちゃって。
悔しく。
うん。だって春日さんの話の中に出てくるのはいつ
Oh,
も
she were talking about
足立
me.
さんとか仲間のみんなばっかりで、私は出てこないんだもの。それがとっても悔しくて。
If you, you know, Rohan, if you wanna fucking get into fighting, I don't mind. Like, we always need a healer.
今日はパーティーじゃなくて、私と二人きりでチャットしてくれない？
チャット？
そう。二人だけの
Damn, she's just going for it, man.
パーリーチャット。
Rare.
パーリーチャット。
Like, I was gonna play a different game for Valentine's Day. Fuck, I should just play this one.
あー、すっきりした。これでもう悔しがらずに済みそう。だって私と春日さんはパーティー以上の関係になったんだもんね。
そうだな。
これからもいろいろな話聞かせてね、春日さん。
ああ、もちろんだい。これからもそのよろしくな。
I'm saying that, but really, I'm probably never gonna talk to you again except accidentally. If I was Ichiban, I wouldn't be saying the things he's saying, but he's saying them, so I gotta unfortunately stick by him.
いろはちゃんと良き関係になってしまったな。
よう春日、何やってんだこんなとこで。
うわっ、足立さん、何もやってないよ。うん、なんでもないです。
Nice poker face,
変
homie.
な春日だな。
Thus I joined your server. Oh, the Discord? Thanks. I appreciate it. I do post in there too, like in the general portion of the chat. I do post like when I get platinums, like what's the current platinums I get. So I'll do like a tiny little write up and be like, oh hey, there's a platinum number or whatever the fuck. In this case, it'd be 445 would have been the most latest one, which would have been High Guard, which I finished a few days ago. Eventually, all of them, I suspect, will be like once everything catches up to itself, then they'll probably all just say in announcements. But for now, it's nice to have like a little side shit I've been doing. I guess I should just do the next sub story here and talk to Ari. Where do I oh, tasks, that's where I check it. That's the main one, that's like a side one. Okay, so we're at 45 sub stories out of 52. I'm not sure if we can do all of them now or not. Because let's see, we have 7 more. I suspect the answer's no. But I don't know if every single one of these are fucking, what's the word? Are Dragon Part ones, but I would suspect at least these next 3 are, if not all 5 of them. But yeah, that one's obviously one I can do for sure. And then the last one. If the rest of these are Dragon Cart, we can actually do the final sub-story. Or at least maybe, I don't know if it unlocks right away. It could be like Yakuza 6 where I had to wait further in the story for it to unlock, but I could do the requirements like sooner.
社長。
悪い、待たせたな。
いいえ、私も今さっき来たところですから。いや、うちの会社がここまで来れたのも本当に春日さんのおかげです。改めてありがとうございました。
何言ってんだよ。
Yeah,
持ちつ持たれつ
there's a friend on the stream that did Code Vein and he fucking
俺
hated
も
it.
楽しかったし、金も稼げたし。
Because one friend of the stream did like a redeem for the other friend, like on their channel, to play a game, and it was Code Vein, and because the one guy liked it, but the guy he had try it absolutely hated it. So I know the second one just came out recently, or at least the list did. I don't know if the game's fully out yet. I assume the answer is yes.
ちょっと前までは一文なしのホームレスだったんだからな。
いえ、そんな。
で、これから俺たちどうしていこうか。
え？あ、私たちどうしていこうですか？それは結婚とか？
あ、いや、会社のことだよ。会社。
あ、あ会社ね。ホールディングスね。はいはい。
エリちゃん、なんかビジョンとかあるのか？
春日さんがビジョンなんて言葉を使う日が来るとは。
ほっとけ。
そうですね。ビジョン。私はとにかく父の会社を守りたいっていうその思いでやってきましたか
Yeah,
ら。
but now we have the #1 business in the
こ
fucking
れから
city.
も長く続けていければいい。ちょっと前まではそう思ってたんです。でもそれだけじゃダメだなって。現状維持を目標にしてたら成長はしないんだってこと今回の件で痛感したんです。守るためには攻めるくらいじゃないと。だからもっと向上心のある目標を定めました。
I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious on like
なんだい？
I'm gonna check it up on how long a fucking Care Bear game would be.
そ
The
れは
thing is, I don't think I could access
一
it the
番
same
ホールデ
way.
ィングスを
But I am curious if
日
anything
本
else.
一世界一笑顔を作
Usually
れ
I
る会社
play
にすることです。
some of the children's games that they're very quick, like they take 3 or 4 hours or less.
売上とか利益とかもちろん気にしなきゃいけないことはいくらで
2
もあり
hours,
ま
wow,
す。
this would be the game
そ
too.
れは分かってますけど、でもやっぱり一番
Unless
大
there's
事
this
な
other
のは
one called Unlock the
働いて
Magic.
くださる方々。
Care Bears at the Rescue. Ooh, okay, so it's 4 Care Bear games. That one's like fastest time is almost 8 hours. We don't want to do that one. Publisher maximum games. Real fucking smorgasbord of published games from this publisher. Okay, and then the other one's To the Rescue, which is like the much quicker one. They only have that shit listed. On Forever Entertainment, House of the Dead, Front Mission. They have a lot of fucking games. Interesting. That's cool. I've learned something today.
お客さんたちをどれだけ幸せにできるかだと私は思うんです。規模を大きくするというのはもちろんですが、私はそれ以前にそういう志を持って会社を経営していきたいなって思ってます。
なるほど。すげえ。エリちゃんらしいな。
すみません、甘っちょろいこと言って。こんなんだから宝生みたいなやつに騙されるんですよね。
いや、最高の目標だと思うぜ。エリちゃんも成長したな。
春日さんに褒められると嬉しいな。
Look, Eric, I can't see you anymore. I'm really in love with Omelette, actually. She's the real one holding up the company. Honestly, she could run the entirety. I've checked the stats. She can literally run the entirety of the fucking confections building by herself.
そのダメかな。
春日さん。
エリちゃん。
I know I've seen your name in another trophy in our chat, though. I'm trying to think of the specific one.
エリちゃん。
I mean, you're probably in multiple, to be fair, but there's definitely one, like, in terms of, like, the frequent ones, there's probably, like, a Rios or a, well, no, because I think I'd recognize it a little bit more if it was that. It's probably, like, a him. dream or something, or like a Stubbs or something.
目が覚めたか？
春日さん、あれ私。
まったくびっくりしたぜ。急に気絶しちゃったからよ。ここに運んで寝かせたんだ。
そうだったんですか。すみません、ご迷惑かけて。
You
これ
passed
くらい
out,
構わねえさ。
silly. What are you
それより
doing?
大丈夫かよ。
まだちょっとクラクラするかも。結構な緊張状態だったので。
なんで緊張状態になるんだよ。俺とエリちゃんの仲だろ。
春日さんとの仲だからこうなったんですけどね。
とにかくもう一休みしな。なんだかんだでいろいろあったから疲れてるんだ
Alright,
と
a
思うぜ。
question for the 8-ball bing bong. Bing bong, are you sad that I'm able to land all these women in this game and you lost your wife?
Not sure. おやすみ、エリちゃん。
Alright, thanks, bing bong.
春日さん。よく寝た。
Then she's gonna wake up thinking that they slept together.
春日さんも寝ちゃったんだ。疲れてるのは春日さん
Maybe
じゃ
not.
ない。
Everyone. I thought they would. Oh no, I kicked over my glasses case, son of a bitch.
これから
Luckily, I'm wearing the
ずっと
glasses, so it's whatever, but
俺をそばで支えてくれか。いつか社員としてじゃなくて一人の女性として言ってもらえたらいいのにな。好き。
I mean, it could be worse. I'm not gonna lie.
エリちゃん。
春日さん、
Like, in terms of like stable women, you're probably one. You probably are the most stable woman from like the list.
エリちゃん。
どうかしましたか？
あれ？
So yeah,
Good job.
they're playing this the same way that they're
Ready?
playing the psycho
キ
thing.
スは？え？あれれ？
何寝ぼけてるんですか社長。結局私よりたくさん寝てるじゃないですか。
あははあ、すまんすまん。そうか、さっきのは夢か。そうだよな。うん。
一体どんな夢見てたんですか？
ねえ、いや、その。
There's gonna be like another kiss on the cheek that we can't really fully see.
そうですか。ならよかったです。さあ、下に降りましょう。
I should be going to take care and wish you all the luck on Platinum Hunt Yakuza Like a Dragon. Thank you very much, Darkness.
なんだ夢か。
Yeah, it'll be a while before we platinum this one. I'm hoping to get it to a point where I can actually grind some shit off stream. I think the idea is tomorrow I'm gonna do the dragon card shit off stream because I've done most of it. Or I did like a tiny bit of it, and so I could just do most of it off stream.
すまんすまん。俺まで寝ちまってよ。いや、おかげですっきりしたぜ。
そりゃすっきりもするだろうよ。ゆべはお楽しみでしたね。てか？いいから早く顔洗ってこい。
え？
Yeah, there it is.
ウブなように見えてなかなかやりますね、お客さん。
その内緒にしてくださいね。
もちろん。私もお客さんの笑顔を作りたいと思ってる人間なんでね。
Okay, so here's the thing. When it comes to like the dating thing, it doesn't really matter when it comes to Eri and Psycho because they don't outwardly express it to Ichiban, so he has no fucking clue about it. But the other one's definitely leading on by doing a bunch of like trying to date a bunch of them. To be fair though, a lot of them do instigate it, but I mean we did give them a bunch of plans for it, so it's kind of one of those deals.
賀さん。
Yeah, howdy. Did I unlock another fucking thing for you?
最近
Yeah, I unlocked the one. There was technically a second one I was working on with her,
春日さ
or
ん、
with the party chat thing, but then we got stuck in a fight. And I forgot to activate it again. Oh, there's another sub story. Wait, what? Why the hell is there another sub story? Did we finally get to learn about the bartender?
いらっしゃい。ありがとうよ。
Like upstairs instead? Oh, okay.
ふう、やっぱこの部屋は落ち着くな。よくわからねえけど、畳を見ると帰ってきたって感じがするぜ。
大げさね。ん？ねえ、いっちゃん。
ん？
この綺麗なイヤリング、誰の？
え？イヤリング？
私のじゃないし、イヤリングをつけていた誰かがこの布団の上にいたってことだよね。これ、
Oh, fun times.
誰の？
なんだよ、イヤリングなんて知らねえよ。だが思い当たる節があるかというと、ないと言えば嘘になるような気もする。
I feel like that'd be an easy one to be like it's probably the
私以外の
bartender.
女をここに入れたの？これはその女が落としたイヤリングってこと？
やべえ、どうしよう。なんて答えれば。マスターのじゃねえかな。ここはもともとマスターの部屋だったわけだし。
No, not the fuck. I meant the lady that works at the thing. Isn't she also a bartender? What the?
マスターがこんな女物のイヤリングつけるわけないでしょ。
いや、わからねえぞ。マスターは謎の多い男だからな。何があっても不思議じゃねえ。
I didn't click that with the idea of
ちょっと
being
マスター
like,
に
yeah,
聞
it's
いてく
what
る。
it is.
もし違うって言ったら分かってるよね。
すみません。多分違うと思います。
何何？何の騒ぎ？何かあったんですか？一番の布団から女物のイヤリングが出てきたんだけど、あなたたち何か知ってる？は？
A lone survivor? What the fuck? Oh, that's fun.
お給料もいいし、完全週休2日制、残業もなしの超ホワイト
Oh,
な
what are they all
会
gonna
社
show
だ
up to
か
the
ら
bar?
春日さんに紹介してあげよう。
この参考書すっごくわか
I
りやす
thought
か
it
っ
was
た
just
か
gonna
ら
be like a
春日さん
thing
にプレゼン
between
ト。
the fucking because at first I thought it was Aries actually, but then when they showed the picture of like the lady that works at the bar, I was like, oh, that's weird. That makes sense.
しよう。そしてまた自習室で一緒に勉強なんかして。
Oh no. Oh
パワー
no.
も有効射程距離も大きく伸ばすことができ
Damn
た
it, she's actually the one I wanted to
新
go with out of the crew.
型ボーラースミレスペシャル。春日さん喜んでくれっかな。
Oh fuck no, a Fortnite update.
あら、大海原資格学校の宮越さんとロマン製作所のすみれさん。こんなところでお会いするなんて奇遇ですね。
ああ、そうっすね。私はここのバーに用があって。
私もサバイバーに。
へえ、あ、偶然私もここの
春日さんに会いに。
待て、話せばわかるって。
だったら分かるように話してみなさいよ。
どういうことなんですか、社長。
ちょっと表で頭冷やそうか。
春日さん？
何かあったんですか？
実は
へえ、
春日さんの布団に女物のイヤリングですか。
なんだか他の女の子とも随分なお楽しみをしていたみたいですね。
いや、それは深いわけがだな。
いやー、さすがです春日さん。
Jesus, what the
浮気検
fuck?
定も1級を取られるなんて。
Okay.
あ、認定証が必要ですね。
Look, I will fucking
では
orbital
あな
laser
たの
you,
体
alright?
に直接貼らせていただ
You
く
want
の
to
で、
slap me
ちょ
or
っと
something?
上着脱
That's
いでいただ
fine,
けま
but
すか。
like, yeah, there's a reason why I
この
should.
新作ボー
Oh,
ダー
okay.
まだ試し撃ちしたことなかったんだよね。
God damn it. You were the chosen one.
ちょうどいい的見つけちゃった。
I will orbital laser every single one of you.
あなたにぴったりの求人ご紹介しますね。
Okay, you're allowed to. That's
閻
fine.
魔大王との最終面接頑張ってください。
I will allow you to punch me. I will orbital strike anyone bringing an actual weapon
春
to
日
this
さん
fight,
との
though.
チャット
She's getting orbital
楽し
strike.
かったな。
She's a fucking nailed that. Get out of here.
もう二度と聞けなくなるなんて残念。
If I get to fight, I don't think the game's gonna let me fight him, but it'd be really
一度
funny.
やってみたかったんですよね。クーデターってやつを。
Is that a fucking voodoo doll?
さようなら春日社長。遺言があるなら聞いておくけど何かある？
いや、待ってくれ。落ち着け。誤解なんだ。
女の敵には死あるのみ。
Honestly, Ari and fucking Psycho shouldn't even be mad. That's their fault. The rest of them, though.
よくわからねえが大変だったな。
Hooray. We might have almost died today, but at least Fortnite was up
俺も
there.
昔ある組織の武装ヘリ相手に蜂の巣にされかけて。
It is him too. Son of a bitch. Yep. Are they gonna say his name, though? I knew it was this motherfucker the whole... I kept saying, it's this guy, and I knew it.
長い間生死の境をさまよっていたことがあってよ。だが幸運にもこうして生き延びることができた。人間のしぶとさと命の大事さって
As
や
if
つ
the
を
people
学ん
wouldn't
だ。
have known that he survived that.
そのことを忘れねえようにこのバーに名前をつけたんだ。サバイバーってな。だからおめえも強く生きろ。それで何があったんだよ。
実は上の部屋でイヤリングが片方だけ出てきて、それで俺が女の敵だなんだと言われてこんなことに。
あ？イヤリング？ってあれか？
Was it actually gonna be his?
もしかして何か知ってるんすか？
いや、去年の町内会クリスマスパーティーでプレゼント交換会をしたんだが、女もんのイヤリングが当たっちまってな。使い道もねえし、その辺に放っておいたんだが、そうか、あの部屋にあったのか。
それってつまり。
すまん。なんか迷惑かけちまったな。
そりゃねえぜ、マスター。
Massive defense boost. Cool. Thanks, man.
イヤリングの件、悪かったな。偉人町の町内会の連中に声かけて、春日は無関係だって伝えといたからよ。多分みんなの誤解は解けてると思うぜ。
おお、マジか。助かるぜ、マスター。
ごめんね一番。私が早とちりしたから。私もよく確認しないですみません。マスターのイヤリングだったなんて。
I can't believe it was correct that it was the bartender's earring.
終わったことだし気にすんな。
でも他の女の子と春日さんは年頃な関係に。
まあまあまあ、 まあまあもういいじゃねえか。さあ先を急ごうぜ。俺らに立ち止まってる暇はないんだからな。
ん？なんかあったのか？
さあな。
What do you have to say for yourself, you
春
prick?
日さん
Okay, there's not another party chat there. She's never one you can really talk to there. Okay, anyway, let's look at this prick. It's time to say who he is. He pretty much just confirmed it right there. I don't know if this pops up later. 'Cause obviously I know that Man Who Erased His Name also takes place in this town, so maybe like something shows up with him and the whole fucking Joryu thing. But this is Tashiwagi. This, like, the fucking right-hand man of Shintaro Kazuma. From the original, you know, from Yakuza 0, of course. But, like, also, mainly Yakuza 1, Yakuza 2. And then he dies by getting shot by a fucking helicopter. Which very much should have been. Like, he's done, he's out, it's over. This motherfucker survives. And I only found that out because I forget why I was looking up something on him, but I was looking up something on him at some point. Whether it was like when I was playing Yakuza 3 or 4 or something, whatever. I think 4. I think specifically I was playing Yakuza 4. And you look at that and you're like, okay, well there shouldn't be a problem with that. The dude's dead, right? I mean, what are you gonna spoil? Maybe there's like some fucking... Maybe there's some sort of cutscene that shows up in a later game that's like... hey, you know, here's some important backstory on this character, and okay, that'd be fine, but like... I never would have thought the spoiler would have been, he's still alive. Which is like fucking ridiculous. There's no reason this son of a bitch should be alive. And the fact that they brought back another character in this game, in the same town, by the way. But like, they're gonna have this motherfucker in this town. And then they're gonna have fucking Cal, was it? Yeah, Cal Long? They call him something different, but it's clearly the same fucking character. And then, I mean, this one's a little bit of a fucking cheap-ass one, too, with the Jungi Han, which isn't really him, so it's like a body double, but whatever. It's like they already pulled that with the whole fucking Cosma and his brother who works for the CIA kind of thing, which I thought was kind of a lame plot point, but whatever. I think it works a little bit better with this Jungi thing being like a body double where they're not actually related. But yeah, these two, like, this motherfucker caused so many problems for the Kazuma family. So like having him a fucking 30-second walk away from Kashiwagi seems insane. And having either of the characters alive, like one took a bullet to the head, and the other one fucking got gunned down by a helicopter. And you're telling me like they never kept track of the dude's body or anything? There's no shot. Like, okay, maybe fucking how long here, maybe he's able to skirt by, but like Kashiwagi, they had no shot. Like they didn't know he was somehow lived through that. I just don't believe it. So you're left with like, it cheapens a previous game's really important emotional moment because they feel feel the need to have a reason to bring him back in a game where like unless there's like some big revelation later, because that's a side thing. I have to assume there's nothing major that pops up because he only mentions that after you do a bunch of fucking side quests that are not required at all, that you'd have no way of even knowing they exist. Because even if you had like the Airy one and the, like, you know, you finish her shit, you know, a lot of people are going to do the business mini game. Maybe not to full completion, but they could do it. But like, you would have no idea to start being like, yeah, I need to give fucking all these plants to these women. Like, if you forget to do that after you're finished doing, say, the vocational school, you have no reason to go back there. After you finish all of it. So there's just a bunch of fucking cheap ass shit, honestly. Not a fan. So yeah, I've been saying the whole time, like, I'm pretty sure it's him because like he looked exactly the same, but because they keep saying bartender, right, as his name, I didn't know for sure and I didn't want to look it up in case like I spoiled myself even further on it. But I was pretty sure it was that motherfucker the whole time. Like it's weird because like it doesn't ruin it for me right now because I haven't gone back and played it. And it's like a choice that was made retroactively, so it's one of those like they retconned it obviously. Uh, and so there's an argument to be made that it's a strong point on its own in that particular game, and I think that's a fair point. Uh, but it's also fucked because Kiwami 2, where he dies, Kiwami 2 came out after Yakuza 6, obviously before Yakuza 7, like a dragon. But like it was literally Kiwami 2 was the last game to be made before this game. So it's not like the original. Okay, they made the original Yakuza 2, and obviously they stick to the story, fair enough. But like, it's not like they couldn't have fucking tweaked it if the idea was to keep him alive. I mean, of course, you'd have to somewhat account for the fact that like, why the fuck is he not here? Um, in this part of the story or that part of the story. To account for that, but like, I feel like they could have done it if their goal was to try to make sure he lives through it. I would still critique it in the sense that I think it's a weaker deployment of that scene. Like, I don't think it's done well if you're just gonna have him live after getting shot by a helicopter 500 times. Fighting this guy sucks, by the way. The big payback guy takes so much damage. But, yeah, I'm a fan of it. I find that change to be completely unnecessary. Like, in a way that actually hurts the story, which is unfortunate. Because if I ever did go back and play Kiwami 2, especially because they made PS5 stacks of it, that scene would hold pretty much no emotional weight for me. And the only way you can slightly salvage the idea is, I guess, if you have him meet Kiryu at some point. He obviously can't meet Cosmo unless you bring him back too, in which case, like, fuck it, all bets are off, I guess. Which I would fucking hate if they do that, but that's a possibility, I suppose. If you're just a complete asshole. The hell am I doing here? Trash, patient, brawler. I should keep those in mind. I don't think there's not like access to those sort of things. Yeah, this is the area I went to where I bought all the fucking the bonsai and the bouquet of pansies, lilies, and roses for all that shit. So I was dropping like 400k just for each woman there just to get her stupid bouquet. But yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's kind of frustrating. Especially because, like, right now, as far as, like, okay, yeah, so he's finally back out here, so I could theoretically do more of these. Which I will do, but I'm gonna buy more. I want to keep everything at least at 100 for the reason that, like, I don't want to have to come back here as much. It's different when I'm already here and I'm planning on being here for the other item that I'm trying to do. But to have to come back here, like, it's like, oh, I ran out, time to go refill. Like, that's more annoying than just doing it when you're off in the middle of doing something else that's right next to the area. That's not too bad. It's a shame that I would have to actively look up where I get the platinum more, I'm sure it's probably something like I can do the Sodenbury thing and find the one specific thing I need to farm there. So let's save this real quick here. I was hoping to get a little bit more into the story, but that's fine. So tomorrow I could do Dragon Cart bullshit just off stream, finish all those. That's at least several minigame or several sub stories done for that sort of deal. Okay, so we have 47, which means we only need the 5 more, and they're all supposedly. I would imagine so. Maybe 46 is the. Maybe 46 is the. What do you call it? Well, I can't think of the name of it. The Amon clan stuff. Unless Amon's just not in this game, that'd be wild. Even Yakuza 6 with its reduced Amon still had one. But it's just weird not to have it as the last one, though. Seems odd. I suppose I can very quickly look it up, and I don't know if it really matters all that much, but we can take a gander, I suppose. Okay, so we're looking for 42 through 46. So it's not Chapter 3 sub-stories. Okay, so 42 is Dragon Cart, 43 is Dragon Cart, 44 is Dragon Cart. So what are 45 and 46? They're not Chapter 6. Or sorry, they're not Chapter 5, rather. They're not Chapter 7. They're not Chapter 9. 45, 46 is what we're looking for. They're not Chapter 10. They're not Chapter 12. Okay, so they are only in the finale, which I'm not going to look at, but there's 2 missing in the finale. So if I do the rest of the Dragon part sub-story shit off stream tomorrow, I can finish 42, 43, and 44. And then we're pretty much like right there for that shit. I do want to continue to do the part-time job stuff, like in terms of the part-time hero rescue quests. I find it very annoying that they're only popping up 3 at a time due to the fact that they're clearly all just takedown requests. Very annoying. I wish they would just show me all of them, or at the very least show me. Like, really, the nice thing would be is if they showed me. Oh, that's cool. Actually, like, Squaring it shows you like a picture of like what the shit is. Oh, that's cool. You got like a whole little thing for them. I didn't know that. But I think it would have been better for this one if it counted the progress retroactively. Which, because I mean, this helps you fill out the Suja decks, but it does reward you for doing things already in the city. Whereas this one is just like, if you're someone like me who does most of the things before you continue the story, then you have to sit there and take your whole ass time fucking going to re-find everything one by one, which is very annoying. I already saved the game, but I just wanted to save again just to make sure the classic being worried about the video game sort of save. So we're going to come over here. We're not going to do the main story. We are about to wrap it up here, but I want to quickly check to see if a very specific NPC has spawned in a certain spot. Because we did the honk girl we found in the alleyway. I don't know if she's the girl or the lady. I don't know, whatever. They all have slightly different names, but they're honk people. Sure, I'll take that unpure lead for no reason, I guess. Oh my god, she is here. This was totally worth coming down here. Holy shit. Oh yeah, absolutely honk the shit out of me. Honk me. Hell yeah. Ah, fuck, I didn't mean to come here yet. Oh no. Okay, I have to let this cutscene play because the thing is, it's like RNG whether or not those things pop up. So if I don't get it now, then I might fucking miss out on my chance of getting it some other time. So unfortunately, I'm gonna play it a bit more. I didn't mean to. Though. I forgot the fucking thing was here.
ああ、言ってることは間違っちゃいねえんだよな。
久米は本気でブリーチジャパンが表向きに掲げてる理想を信じてんだろう。
裏の悪事も知らずにか。そう考えるとある意味では久米も青木に利用された哀れな被害者かもしれね
同情してる場合ではないですよ。
よし、行くぞ。
We can use this opportunity to take a quick drink while we wait for him to confront the other guy.
ちょっと通してくれねえか。頼むよ。
ちょっとあなた、割り込みは迷惑ですよ。
すまないけど、どうしてもあんたどこかで
Nothing like a cold, refreshing bit of water to help you out. No, hey, look, it's that guy that was about to shoot me, maybe.
お前、あん時のボディーガード。
こいつだけじゃなく、周りもみんな近江だぜ。
飛んで火にいる夏の虫や。この間の借りはきっちり返したるで。
I will fucking end you, sir. You're not even worth the orbital cannon.
私の番です。
Okay, we can do the rest normally here. The thing is, I'm doing way less damage here, but oh, whatever. At least I'm getting stat upgrades as I do this, and eventually when we get the full set of the 7 jobs, upgraded to 30. Speaking of right there, that's job number 4 to 30, DG Bones job. Which means I can swap him back to like some other job. I think I want to do the hero job just because it's... I do have that weapon upgraded a good amount. But we'll see.
邪魔するつもりやったんやろうが残念やったな。久米の演説は1回じゃねえだろ。この後いつどこでいつやる全部言え。そんなもんホームページで全部書いとるわい。
Yeah, I imagine they're pretty public.
せやけどお前ら久米に近づくことは
The fuck you talking about? I just kicked your ass, dude. What are you gonna do about it? You gonna whip out your gun
ど
again?
ういう意味だい。久米を当選させることは都知事の直命や。その生涯となり得るお前らは徹底的にマークされとんのや。見てみ。
Oh no, the guy's watching me from the Mexican restaurant. Oh no, the guy's watching me from the noodle restaurant. Oh no, the guy's watching me from the, I don't know, it's like casino or pachinko or some shit.
わしにも把握しきれんほどの近江組員が偉人町に入り込んどる。無数の名がお前らを監視しとるっちゅうこっちゃ。くそ。
常に青木の方が一手先を読んでるってことか。
おっしゃる通り。確かに一地方自治の長である都知事が国政に介入するというのは前例がございません。しかし新しい試みというのは 常に前例がないことです。
We're here on the panel today
青
of
木さんね、あんた
Rigging
ま
an
だ若す
Election,
ぎるんだよ。
starring
国政ってのは学生の遊
Young
びじゃないんだ
Master,
よ。
aka a stolen name.
地方自治は学生の遊びだということですか？
いや、そうは言ってないが。
さあ、それではここで改めて世論調査の結果を見てみましょう。青木知事の幹事長就任を支持すると答えた人の割合は全体の 80% にも及んでます。その理由として最も多かったのがカムロ町産経作戦の成功ということですが、これに関してはいかがでしょう、青木さん。
産経作戦については私だけではなく、警視庁のお力添えも大きかったですね。地方自治と地方警察がしっかりと手を取り合った賜物かと。
しかし君ね、登場会が壊滅したからってカムロ町からヤクザが消えたわけじゃない。
I do claim that anyway. Oh, that's loud. Why is the audio doubling?
関西のヤクザとは近江連合のことですか？
Hey, Tim, how you doing? I don't know why the audio doubled on that. That was weird. Howdy, howdy. Let's do a shout out. What the hell are you playing? Actually, I can see what you were playing. Code Vein. How did Code Vein the sequel go? My only exposure to the game is Devin losing his shit. Howdy, everyone. I also trophy hunt like the Platinum's Y here. Right now we're working on Yakuza Like a Dragon. We played a little bit of Little Nightmares 3 or like a few hours ago, like 3 hours ago into the stream. Did one full world, and we were gonna be done with Like a Dragon, but I got caught up in cutscene accidentally. You know how it is with the Yakuza games, you get caught in a cutscene and then all of a sudden, 30 minutes later, here you are.
先日大阪府警に解散届を提出したと聞きまし
It's
た。
good and very confusing though.
そうだよ。
Fair
で
enough.
もそれはつまり危険を伴った産経作戦などしなくても彼らは自主的に消滅したってことじゃないの？
But yeah, right now we're watching a pan. So this guy is like we used to be friends with this guy in the blue when he was a lot younger, and so he like stole the identity of someone else, and is now the governor of Japan, like Tokyo, I
ヤ
guess,
クザ組織が
like
自主
the
的に
whatever the
解
area
散
is,
したと思われているようですが、
the
現実としてその
Kanto
中
region.
身は決して平和的にはいかないということです。ところが産経作戦では一人の死者など出しておりません。これは
But yeah, now he's just doing like he's backing the running of some random fuck on like some local area.
今回の捜
It was
索
like some
を
sort of
民
plan
事党
to
はブリーチジャパンか
show
ら
power.
多数立候補者を立ててるわけですが、幹事長としての狙いは？
一言で
It
言え
had
ば
a bit melee here.
民事
I'll
党
be
の
lurking.
若返り
Thank you
で
very
す。
much. To be honest, we won't be in this too much longer, so I'll probably read it out here once I actually got a chance to save the game and whatever.
彼らの力を持ってこの国に残るグレー
There's
ゾ
a
ーン
chance
を
this
徹
could be
底
in the
的に
chapter
漂白
13,
します。
but we'll see. Want to see my CD collection? I sure do, Ichiban. Thanks for the classic little fucking screen that goes in between all the cutscenes.
てめえで殺したくせに厚かましいにも程があるぜ。
ああ、前から信じちゃいねえが、政治家ってのが一層信じられなくなるな。
ねえ、この後も久米は別の場所で演説するみたいだけど、どうする？
Well, it doesn't matter if a bunch of Omi are watching us, we'll just kick
さ
all
っき
their
の様子
asses.
じゃ久米には指一本触れられねえし。
苦戦しているようだな。
Dude, what if we just ambush the bus on the highway?
会長。
お前が言ってたルートってのは、久米を脅して青木を呼び出そうってことか。
ご名答っす。だけど久米サイドに先手を打たれていて、会長はどうしてここに？
さっき平安堂でお前に渡し忘れたものが。
Is it the damn pecking duck we've been trying to eat all fucking game? Like, please, just give me the duck. I want to eat the duck. Every time someone tries to eat the duck, someone dies. Wow, we walked like half the city for this conversation. That was weird. Finally, my money's back.
久米を落選させて青木のメンツを潰す。そのためにお前はこの金を作ったんだろ？
見つかったんですか？青木に勝てる立候補者。
四方八方手を尽くして探したんだがな。
いなかったか。
でもいいアイデアを持ってきたぜ。
え？アイデアって何です？
春日。
Oh yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Yo, shout out to me being the ex-Yakuza with a fucking murder rap. I'm sure that'll work. There's no way this would work.
だろうな。久米に勝てないどころか、供託金が返ってくるほどの票も集まるばい。
300万ドブに捨てるだけっすよ。
捨てていいんだよ。
はあ？
それで久米を捕まえるチャンスが来るなら安いもんだ。
久米を捕まえるチャンス？
立候補者は狭い選挙区の中で選挙カーを走らせたり演説をやるわけだ。当然対立候補と出くわすこともある。そんな時は思ってなくても健闘を祈りますなんて言って。
The plan is to fucking run as a politician just so we can shake a hand with a guy to be like, yo, you need to fucking bring us to this other guy. That's a wild plan. You could probably just kidnap him on his bus for way less money.
一方で久米は当選確実と言われている。その状況でもしお前が握手を求めた時 久米はお前を無視ができねえ。
どうしてです？
当選確実と言われる候補が泡沫候補を無視すればおごりと取られかねない。笑ったな怖い。悪い評判ってのはすぐに広まる。そこで久米は嫌顔でもお前と
Japan politics way different than fucking US politics.
お前の計画は選挙で久米を打ち負かすことだった。でも今のお前
Person here would like spit in your face and then get an extra 10 points.
違うか。
ちょっと待ってください。一番は前科持ちですよ。それも殺しの。
どんな前科だろうが刑期を全うした以上、立候補する権利は法律で保障されとる。どうするかすが。少し考えてみろと言ってやりたいとこだが、悠長なことは言ってられんぞ。立候補届は公示日の今日しか受け付けておらん。出馬するかしないかは今決めるんだ。
俺、出ます。
You know what's really nice? I just thought of this.
マジかよ。
What's really nice is if the cutscene ends right here, right where I'm at. And then what will happen is I'll be able to save the game right near the dragon cart thing that I was going to do anyway, so it all comes back around to where it needs to be.
おい、今何時だ？
やばいわよ。すぐ行かなきゃ。
走るぞ。選挙管理事務所ってどこですか？
馬車街道にある西浜ビルの中で。
はざす。
Thanks, man. What? Cooperation request, new arrivals. Thanks to my connections on other villages, send some real tough boys to those who need a little backups. Wait, what? Where the fuck is that at? What is that for? Oh, it's that, camel up thing or whatever the fuck. Before we do that, though, so there's 3 things we're gonna do here. Right before we call this. Thing number 1, we're going to see if the other Honk Honk person is here. That would put us up to 4 out of 5 for the trophy, which would be great. Because it's RNG whether or not they spawn in. And it requires a bunch of dumbass shit like moving the time of day and fucking continuing on with your quest line and changing cities and such just to get the opportunity to like change what it does. In classic Yakuza fashion, no one's ever like quite sure. Damn it. They would be right in this corner if they were actually here. That's unfortunate for me. Okay, well, whatever. I'll worry about that tomorrow then. Because the thing is, the last one I can't do because it's in Kamurocho, which I don't have access to yet. Because you got access to it in the very beginning of the game, and then you just don't get to touch it again until like the end of the game. But I did the one in Sodenbury, and I've done 2 out of the 3 in this city here. In Ijinko. Yeah, so that was a bust, but thing number 2, we know for sure is going to pop in here. We talked to the dude from the email I just got, see what the hell he's talking about. And then thing number 3 is I'm just going to run back to the Dragon Cart area. And then save the game there so that when I play it tomorrow I can just start there and we're good to go. It's taking a sweet ass time to run over here, I tell you that much. Taking quite a while. The thing that sucks about this, yeah, she talks about, oh, there's a local secret area for this hotel thing, and then you don't actually get to eat here ever. Ah. Oh. Damn it. I do want them both as pound mates, if it's true. I don't know which one's better, I want them both eventually. The thing is, I spent 50 points on the Soccer Storm, so I could have already afforded one of them if I wouldn't have done that. And likewise, I think I bought something else. Did I? Yeah, I bought a military bulletproof vest, which of course was worth 10 points, which if I add 10 to the 40 I already have, that would have been 50, which means I could have fucking bought the other one too. I still would have been down those 2 points, but whatever. I do apparently get crests from just beating up random Yakuza dudes around the map, as well as just finding the ones on the ground, so... Suppose we can test it right here, right? One of these idiots, Yakuza? No. I think there is a Yakuza spawn, like in this park area, but I'm not entirely sure where specifically. What about you pricks? Any? Oh yeah, there's 2 Yakuza right there. What the hell is Be My Shelter? Absorb an enemy's NP with a song that makes them want to support you may raise your voltage. We're just gonna do this so that we wipe out 3 of them without having to do anything, and then this, he'll get 1 attack in, but that's fine. Yeah, so we get a single Tojo clan crest there. I'm sure I'm gonna be fighting enough Yakuza as I go along to eventually get enough to get those assholes. We just need 59 more. It's a shame though, because I killed 2 Yakuza and I only got the 1. So that ends up being a question of, is it randomized what you get from them? Like, is it possible to get 0? Or is it always like, you get 1 no matter how many are actually in the fight? Okay, we got Silver Moth and Silver Dragonfly, I think. I don't know if I needed those specific ones, but I suppose having more options is never a bad thing. Alright. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Is it really, like... Sorry, sir, you continued the story too much yet again, and so now you have no access to Dragon. Ah, that's annoying. That's really fucking annoying, actually. That's dumb. Like, I don't see the reason why this happens. Like, I don't understand the in-game reason why any of that happens, because when you do something like Dragon Quest, or not Dragon Quest, Dragon Kart, it's a situation where... What's the wording I'm looking for here? I suppose I should just fucking spawn back to Hello Works before I do anything else, because otherwise I'm probably gonna forget this. You go into a completely separate menu and separate area and such that is not connected to the main story, so it's not like it conflicts with anything from the main story. So I don't know why it closes it out entirely. The only time I could see it is maybe if the main story had a thing that takes place in the park. But honestly, it's a big ass park, so really it'd have to be like, I think, the very specific area for me personally, before I think that's a worthwhile reason to give. We're just gonna choose the hero job, fuck it, whatever. I say that because this bat is pretty fucking cracked out, to be honest. Usually there's a thing here that's connected to, that's connected to this that gives XP. This one gives just regular XP. The halves your magic, which is not useful, but there's usually one that gives, like, specifically job XP. Very odd. Is she nice to me if I talk to her? Oh, what was it? Hold on. One last thing. Oh, I can check the skills. Nice. Oh, and it tells you what you can actually get. That's cool. Okay, so rank 12, I get this thing called Giga Swing. This isn't... Oh, I can heal everyone with that. That's cool. It's more useful for me to have that right now, considering Psycho is not the healer at the moment. All status ailments, that's really good. All ally HP, so that's just a stronger version of the other one. Yeah, I didn't know it actually had this option. You can search by skill, which is, or by thing, by job rather. That's pretty dope. Yeah, we don't have Haywire Havoc yet. Oh, sorry, I guess Berserker Spirit? And Diehard Skewer? We don't have Ice Spreader. I mean, honestly, it probably would be worth me just putting on the fucking host one for like 2 goes, just to get the fucking Ice Splitter thing. Oh, for 1 go, it's actually 1 level. If I can level up 1 time, yeah, so I could do that tomorrow, then when I get the thing, I'll swap over back to the hero. There, that'll work for now, fuck it. Well, I can look at the rest of those later. But yeah, thanks everyone who showed up, including Zwei, as well as the raid, Darkness, Rafiki, and thanks to anyone who either is currently lurking or was earlier. Those people are appreciated here. We are going to, let's see. I want to sleep now, actually, so we're just going to raid to friend the streamer read those. I'm pretty sure, because he's been doing a subathon, but I'm pretty sure he's doing the sleeping portion now, but fuck it, I don't want to stay in chat with anyone, but I still want to send people out, so. Trophy Hunter, check him out when he's not fucking sleeping. Get you next time. And raid. Otherwise, I would raid a normal fucking stream as opposed to someone who's sleeping. Stop streaming.